Creepers! What's up, you guys? It is a beautiful day here in Gresham, Oregon, and of course I'm practicing my social distancing, but I had to get out and about again today, which I'm creeping around. Like I said, in Gresham, Oregon, I am at Hogan Butte Trail, and right behind me is a little reader board here which describes something that I wanted to bring you guys to, which is just adjacent to this enormous hill. But when you hike up here, there's a couple different little trails, and actually on the way in we just saw some deer. So it's a little nature preserve and hike, but I wanted to show you guys something that I thought was really cool here and has a lot of historical value. Is this old dairy slash restaurant brothel, and they've even have pictures here of the inside, which I'm going to try and get a little bit closer here in a minute. But this is built in 1928. This was a restaurant called the Crest of Heaven Club, and during the Prohibition and the Speakeasy was known to have a lot of gambling, alcohol, drinks, and also prostitution. You guys can see they've got pictures of one of the little bars, or maybe the little rooms that they would gamble or drink in. Looks like a bar to me. And if you can see above there, it actually says the Crest of Heaven Club. But this does a little job of telling the story. But I also wanted to show you guys the place itself, which is just right here, right by all these willow trees, right through here. So I'm going to take you guys in here and tell you a little bit more about this really beautiful home with a lot of kind of interesting stories. Now, I don't know if a lot of these are myths or actually hold real value, but right here to my life, or to my right, would have been the star, which would have been adjacent to the roof, hence the name, the Blue Star Club. And it would be seen all the way through to Troutdale, Oregon, which is just right over here on the opposite of these trees, and that would be lit up neon blue, and they would know that the girls, or I guess the prostitutes, would be working. So a lot of things happen over this time, and eventually the city of Portland, or Gresham, bought it, I believe in 2003. But this was known to, like I said, have a lot of gambling and things that had happened over the time to kind of give it that time frame, and the time frame right after the Prohibition. So pretty interesting to me. And like I said, now it's owned by Gresham. But this was definitely a place where a lot of people would come and gamble. And like I said, that blue star was right up on the roof here, and you could see it from all over town. But pretty interesting to think that was right here in the heart of Portland. Well, actually Gresham, but just east of Portland. And it says right here, it's not open to the public. So we're going to do our best to stay away from here, or as far back, that we don't get in trouble or upset anyone. But I wanted to just kind of show you guys this. We came up here earlier to do our hike, and when I saw this, I thought, boy, that's kind of cool. I wonder what the backstory is that. And as I went down the rabbit hole, I learned more and more. So pretty interesting to think that all that could have went down right here in this house, which back then probably was even more so hidden. But if you can see it, it kind of sits out away from all the main properties, and then up in here is all the hiking trails and whatnot. So, and then it looks like the city of Gresham's actually parking their vehicles here for the time being. But yeah, I just wanted to take you guys up here and show you a little piece of history and tell you some of the stories. Like I said, I'm not sure if these were 100% facts or myths, but just interesting to say the least. So I appreciate you guys very much for tuning in. And until then, I appreciate you guys. If you want to hit that thumbs up, you can ring that little bell. That way when I creep, you guys will be the first to creep. But that's going to do it. And as always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And until next time, peace, you guys.